Good afternoon, members of the press. As you have surely concluded, we are resuming this regularly scheduled publicity meeting in Press Room 1. We will be returning to Press Room 5 when it is declared safe by our security agents. I would like to confirm that Cobra Commander is in good health, despite being shot during our last meeting by a unlikely and probably not to be determined assassin. I commend our Crimson Guards, who in a moment of crisis acted swiftly and effectively to ensure the safety of everyone.
Before you continue, Major, what did you mean by an unlikely and probably not to be determined assassin? Are the forces of Cobra not actively working towards finding this assailant and bringing him or her to justice?
Of course the Crimson Guard are implementing all of Cobra's resources.
How long do you think the commander will be unavailable?
Not long at all.
But he was shot.
I understand that.
So maybe he's planning a 2-week vacation to recuperate his health. Maybe 3 weeks.
I am certain that the commander will be back on his feet in no time at all.
So you're some kind of doctor then, huh? Dr. PR, PhD, medicine woman? You can give an experienced opinion of the commander's condition?
I am not, but I know for a fact the commander is willing and ready to resume his presidential responsibilities here on Cobra Island. Okay, now I would like to return to our scheduled topics of discussion.
Could the commander not continue to perform these responsibilities elsewhere? Say, Zermatt?
No, he cannot.
Yet you can confirm the commander was shot. And he handled it very bravely, I might add.
I could do that.
Then you don't think he deserves time to recover? Perhaps in the famously beautiful Swiss Alps?
Well, I think the amazing thing about the commander is his unwavering dedication to his island, his nation, and his people.
But have you and the commander considered that Zermatt's weather has been described as not to be missed?
I don't think the commander would care, given that the weather on Cobra Island is always perfect, thanks to the weather dominator.
But what if he already paid for it with a non-refundable deposit?
I would trust that the commander would never make such a selfish error. Do you have a follow-up? All right, well, in the meantime, I would like to focus on...
I'm looking at the commander's social media right now, and it appears as though he is going to Zermatt to see the Matterhorn, just like he always wanted, regardless of what you say. Huh.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't catch your name.
It's Rich Richardson Minson the Third.
Rich Richardson Minson the Third.
Yep, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Well, Mr. Richardson Minson the Third, you might be interested to know I just spoke to the commander not 10 minutes ago, wherein we discussed his schedule at length, and there was no mention of a 2-week vacation.
Well, I'm reading that the commander is thinking about maybe taking 3 weeks off now. Apparently Monte Carlo is doing another one of those Grand Prix.
I can see that this is of great importance to you, Mr. Richardson Minson III.
You have no idea.
Well, and excuse me, ladies and gentlemen of the press, but if you don't mind, I think I ought to call the commander right now to sort this whole thing out, because I need to let him know that his schedule is too full to go on a vacation for 3 weeks without me.
No, he's probably too sick to take any calls right now. But he is posting about how you should do your job better.
Should we leave?
Not now, Hector! I'll have you know, I did not make it to my current position by being a pushover. In fact, the commander appreciates my ability to say no to him.
Well, everyone, look who's back from the dead.
No, it's impossible.
Excuse me, PR.
No!
I appreciate that. Rich, good to see you again. Looking good. Right back at you, Commander. Oh, yeah, this guy.
I see you, decoy. Sleep with one eye open.
Auf Wiedersehen, PR.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, I know all of you have excellent questions, just as my public relations officer and her team will have press releases sent to all of you immediately. However, I will go on record right now with saying I am back to perfect health and will continue to lead Cobra to the exemplary standard the world can look up to in 2 to 3 weeks. And more importantly, I have arranged complimentary brunch in the press dining room.
Are there mimosas?
Hector. Only made with freshly squeezed oranges genetically modified here on Cobra Island. And love mimosas. You will all have press releases before you can say avocado toast.